Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. So many things to do. Hey, Anya.
It's Skyrim week because Christmas.
It
That makes
is.
sense.
It is Skyrimas. An entire week of Skyrim because reasons. Alright, now I got a cool
Except Sunday.
Night.
Sunday is Christmas. We probably won't be here.
Duskfen.
Although we might. We might be home in time. I don't know. But I'm sure y'all have better things to do than look at this stuff on Christmas.
Earth Shatter. Ruin's Edge. Okay, I got a lot of things that need displaying. Let's see here. I think Nerve Shatter, you will go there.
Ash. Meow.
Um,
Hi, baby. Hi, honey.
Ruin's Edge is pretty sweet. You can go there. Grand Staff of Charming can go there. Ghost Blade can go there. Do we have any magic armor? Probably not. Oh, we got the Thieves Guild stuff, but that doesn't count. Okay. Well, we do have 2 more Amulets of Stendar. And throw all of those Thief Guild stuff in there. Throw all the Blade stuff in here, all the Dark Seducer stuff in here, and all the Golden Saint stuff. Okay, cool. I suppose we can stuff our food into storage. There. Okay, do I have more books? I do have a few. Shadow marks I actually want to keep. Almost done with this. And it won't let me. I think we got one of the treasure maps. I'm pretty sure. But there. It's starting to look pretty decent. Alright. Do we have anything just ring in the forge? Soul gems. Soul tomato.
Soul tomato?
I don't understand it either. I just work here.
You bite into it and it screams because it's got a soul.
No. Yeah.
Unless it's a tomato that you find on the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, I probably should keep the magical ones. I do not need the fortify ones. And honestly, I don't need the invisibility ones. Sure, we'll just store Skooma. Okay. Blister pod cap. No idea what that one is.
Whatever it is, it sounds really squishy. Ugh.
I'll leave one goldfish out. I can eat one of those hag raven feathers more.
Hey, squishy butt. Hey, squishy butt.
Get there. Alright. Got 20 Nightshade for Imogen. Okay. Now. Death Bell. We've got 70. We can probably spare 20 for Imogen. Alright. Fire salts. We have 11. I'm going to eat one and take the rest of them to...
That quest.
Yeah. Ice Wraith Teeth. We only have 3, so we got to get 2 more of those before we can turn that in. And Nirnroot, we have 19. We need 1 more Nirnroot. We can probably find it. Oh, and I'll take 1 Nirnroot for article. Okay. Okay, weakness to frost, restore magic, or resist fire. Goldfish has restore stamina, fortify heavy armor, sure, why not? Water breathing. Frenzy. Regenerate health. And regenerate health. Okay. I do have a bunch of dragon stuff. So. Don't I have to take a mammoth tusk to that one guy? Yep. Modesty needs a mammoth tusk. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was done in there. Well, let's see here. Anything else that should probably go in there? There, you can have a Parasaur skull. Now I need 2 flawless. Hold on. What is that? What was it I needed for that one? 3 flawless amethysts, so I need 2 more. First, though, oh yeah, the beacon. I should probably do that quest at some point. Crafting gear. Let's see. Sure, the child. Okay, this is a quest item for some reason. Glass. Orchard tusks. I'll keep the nails. And I'll keep the rest of that crap too. I'm not trying to take forever here. So there, that will be a number of quests that we can complete. Wait, can we actually go this way? Requires a key to open. Oh, I wonder if this leads to, I'll bet that leads to Honeyside. I'll bet that's a backdoor to Honeyside. Okay, so, oops, too far. Now, we need to talk to a couple of folks here.
All eyes are on you.
Not you. You're one of
So
us.
you're the new recruit, huh? I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Okay.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Now,
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Can you just murder this bitch?
no, actually, we don't want to because for all her annoying bravado, she is a fence, which means that she will not only buy stuff, but she'll buy stuff that other characters won't. Like this copper ring here. Nobody else will buy that. Oh, I forgot to put my dark weapons away. Oh, and I forgot to put Duskfang on display. Whoops. Oh well.
You'll be back there before the end of this week anyway.
Yeah, I will. Gloves of the Pugilist, I guess I'll keep. It is technically unique. I've apparently already got the enchantment.
Just be careful, she's running out of phones.
Eh.
I think you should stop there.
I think I'm gonna have to stop there. Oh wait, I've got a few more things. Alright. This lady right here is the face changer, by the way. I never bothered to use her because once I sit through the hour-long character creation process, I am pretty good with what my character looks like. But
All eyes are on you.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't get you out of a bounty of murder either.
yeah. Alright, so that's Dirge. Dirge is useless. Vekel the Man is useless. Delvin, however.
Wait your fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street
I like him.
and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now that'll get you to the top of my list. See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A
I'll
curse?
tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay.
I do like him a lot.
This guy gives you extra jobs, which are important for reasons I will explain in a second, but for right now...
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Alright. I usually like fishing because it's an excuse to work on pickpocketing, which is something that I don't normally do. So
There are all
I'm
sorts
focusing
of
on
people
this.
wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing?
Sure.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
Okay. These are random, so we need to go to Windhelm and retrieve Balin Hlalu's ruby ring. Vex
Before we begin, I
also
wanna
will give
make
us
two things
jobs.
perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
I actually am.
And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
I can't wait till you call me boss.
Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dragon a ratway would be robbing Riften blind.
Okay.
If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
Yep.
Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Okay. So,
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
okay. So, let's do burglar.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
I'm in.
Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Okay.
Could she be more of a cunt?
Basically. Aaron's house in Riften. Okay, so we gotta go to Riften, Aaron's house. Normally I wouldn't do a job in Riften, but I might as well, just to show you guys how this works. Oh, wait, no, this is... That is the Ratway Vaults, which is deeper into the Ratway. That's not the way we want to go. So, here's the thing with these extra jobs. You do enough of these jobs in one particular city, you unlock a quest that, if successful, will give the guild access to that city. Like, influence. You'll unlock a fence in the city that you did the jobs for. Also, you'll unlock a new fence in the Ragged Flagon. And you'll unlock some treasures down for display purposes only, down in the Flagon. So that's the good news. The bad news is you have to do a number of those jobs. Now, I have a mod loaded that reduces the number of jobs you have to do in any given city down to 5. It's like 25 in vanilla. It still is a pain in the ass, because you have to go to those places, steal things or whatever, and then come back. It's just it's a pain in the butt. So I don't recommend. I recommend doing these, getting these started as soon as possible, which is why I wanted to go here rather than, say, Solitude. Now...
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
I do.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Wait.
Cool.
First he was yelling at you, and
Just
then
get out of
he
here.
rewards you. I'm confused. What did you do to him?
I came in and, like, strong-armed his girlfriend into, paying a debt that she owed to the guild.
So he seems fine with you now.
Oh. Oh, that dragon is not looking good. You okay, buddy? It's gonna happen, I guess. The NPCs, they're not smart in this game, so kind of get that a lot.
Okay, so they're like The Sims, where you can literally beat them up and take their money. But as soon as you talk nice to them a few times, they're your best friend.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
He's gonna continue to remember that I, like, took advantage of him like that, but it's not gonna prevent me from, doing anything. Yeah, just, yeah, you go nappy times. I'm gonna steal the... Come on. Golden ship model. I'm gonna steal this and bring it back to Vex. Craddy. So then next time I go down to the guild, I will stop by Vex, and she'll pay me for that, and then I can take another job from her. You can take a job from Vex and Delvin at the same time, obviously, because I did. You definitely, if you're trying to be efficient, you should definitely try to take them in the same town. You can...
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim.
You live in the sewers, dude?
Ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. No, I think I have enough here to get started. Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for all your trouble.
Okay.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
You know, he's a professional jeweler who lives in the sewers. As jewelers often do, because they can...
It's cheap!
Freaking ridiculous, man. Okay. We do need one more...
Maybe Riften has a housing crisis.
We do need one more Nernera to finish off Imogen Blackbriar's quest. So let's go see if we can find her in Nernera. We probably can. Assuming I haven't picked them all. We'll just stroll around near the shores here, and what is going on over here, guys? I have no idea what that was all about. Swans. Alright. He should be around here somewhere. Is that one dead? not dead because you're moving around. That's Honeyside, by the way. That's where we're supposed to go for our quest.
Hey, apparently your music sounds more than
Does it?
Yeah.
That's
Might be an OBS thing.
It could be. It could also be the fact that, like, most of the sound is...
Weird animal.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's just the sound effects and not like my speech, then it's probably something from like the dinosaurs or something. Yeah, Golden Glow. Did I say this was Honeyside? It's not Honeyside. It's Golden. Honeyside is the Bible. Oh, it's there. Alright. 20 Nernrip. Now we just gotta head back to Riften. Whoosh! Oh, it looks like there's a big, bright, glowy spot over here, so I probably missed one very early on. Oh, whatever. The walk did us some good. And besides, I needed to kill a little bit of time anyway. Imogen Blackbriar wasn't actually out and about yet. Okay. Hey, Mephris, welcome to whatever this is. Alright.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fisher. I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Yeah.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
A gold diamond ring. You gave me a piece of jewelry that's probably worth more than your life. Couldn't you have just hawked that for a healing potion? Like, come on, man. Like, the alchemy shop is right here.
Kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know. You here for lessons like Ingen? So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I am not even a little bit interested in them. It's a very nice ring. Goodbye. Like, seriously, that ring was worth like $500. Well, I got rid of 2 of my obnoxious.
Yes, goodbye.
think they have a shared... Yeah.
Careful. The road to shore stone could be dangerous.
Alright. Now, when Imogen comes out from whatever pit she lives in, I can give her ridiculously expensive stuff. Hey, welcome to the stream, Carl. She better appreciate this. It took me minutes to gather all of these ingredients from my storage. Okay.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Can do.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town.
Okay. So, fun fact, Louis Latruche is one of the most glitched out characters in the entire game. There are something like 5 different versions of him, depending on level and quest status, because he's involved in a couple of them. Yeah, I'll take your seared slaughterfish, why not? I wasn't sure if Imogen Blackbriar had come down while I was talking to him. So yeah, Louis Latruche quite often will freak out. I've never had it happen to me, but I've definitely seen plenty of clips. And it, of course, happens more often in Legacy, or Legendary Edition than in Special Edition or Anniversary Edition, just because Legendary Edition is just that much more unstable. But I've seen him, like, other people's videos of him, like, riding Frost while doing cartwheels, walking while half embedded in the ground, talking to Louis Latruche while Louis Latruche walks by in the background. All kinds of weirdness can happen with that character. Okay, Imogen. What the heck? Maybe I should just go... Oh, wait. I see a quest marker. Oh, there's Balmond. Okay, cool.
You've been a good friend. Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by.
I've been saving them up most of the
Saved my
game.
business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
Okay, that's
Return any time. You're quite welcome.
a pretty shitty reward, honestly, for considering how ridiculously rare those are.
You go to the bee and bark. Stay out of the ragged flying. Stay out of the rackway.
Do I even have her? Yeah, I don't have it tagged, so it wasn't giving me a quest marker for it. Let's get out of my way, guard. just head over and see. Maybe we can just walk into the Blackbriar estate. Yeah.
Lost?
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Nope.
Any luck gathering those ingredients? Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble.
You know, you're,
Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother.
Okay.
Yes. Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Well, damn.
Don't forget to check your supply chest from time to time.
Free stuff, alright.
Free stuff in perpetuity. For life. That's not a bad reward. See, that's how you reward a player. Valaman
Don't
is just
give me some like chintzy ring I gotta sell. Give me access to all of your stuff all the time.
Give me loot and make the loot refill itself. Okay, where is her chest at?
It was under her nose.
Dun. Here we go. It's all potions, which I'll never... No, I haven't gotten out to Shore Stone. Leave me alone. I'm stealing from your apprentice. Okay. Now, let's see here. We will want to talk to City Blackbriar. And we can untick that. I certainly can remember to do that. Let's see here. I don't need that right now. Okay. Now, let's go identify Riften Square. Loading. Okay, here we go.
It is our most favorite. Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
That's true.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Okay.
I overheard Boldy say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas,
I love how she's having a conversation
he's
with us
usually waiting
through
for
this
me
post.
outside with his bodyguard. You've been kind. I thank you.
No, I don't need to improve my fishing skills then.
Oh, but you should, for the hell of it.
Da. I will eventually get around to doing the fishing quest. But, I've got so much other stuff to do, and, right now fishing doesn't seem real high on the list of important things. Hey, Mill.
Visitors like us. It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it for
I couldn't
you.
ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand.
I agree.
But I see that
But I'm a
spark in
fool,
your eyes,
so...
and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchalef. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
Can do.
Safe travels.
Once you locate Grimsever, you can recruit Mjol as a companion partner character. Hey, Jarl.
Riften, traveler. What can I do for you? Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse.
You're just not doing anything about it?
We're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
Sure.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
I'll have a talk with him.
As Jarl and as Houseguard, I would ask that you maintain respectable distance at all times.
Oh yeah? What do you think about that?
They're okay with that?
They don't give a shit.
Did we have an appointment? An investment? Very well. Thank you. When I have the time, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
I think I've got shock damage, but I don't know for sure, so I'm gonna have to keep that for right now. I got bigger fish to fry anyway. Here.
Ah, fry. Shock damage. I gotcha.
Dot 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 dot. Am I using mods? I'm using every mod.
All of the mods. He's played this game so many times that...
I don't remember what mods I am using. That's how many mods I am using right now.
He's got one that adds dinosaurs to the game because of...
I have several that add dinosaurs to the game, and they're very necessary for my enjoyment, so...
But the ones he's running for, like, strictly gameplay reasons are probably Sky UI and the patches.
Yes, I'm running those.
Where did I put those spiders?
I do not have shock damage. Wow. Okay, well, now I do.
What do you need, my friend?
Yeah, the baby Netch that's following me around is from Spurg. I'm running immersive armors, immersive weapons, immersive creatures. Beyond Skyrim Bruma, Beyond Skyrim Reach. CBBE. And some male body replacer that I don't remember. Possibly tempered skins.
Nothing gross, though.
It's everything gross. You have no idea how.
Nothing's gross.
Someone there. No more! I yield!
You just ignored you.
Most of them do. They feel that my Netch is a much better target, which is...
Oh, so this is how you convinced him to stop selling. You just stick an arrow in.
I mean, you have to admit that it was effective.
Well, he won't be selling no more.
Exactly. Ooh, sweet. All that skooma. Oh, man.
Skooma, you can just turn around and sell. Because you're gonna.
Okay. Report skooma source to Jarl of Riften. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. But yeah, it's safe to say that any given thing that you see is like a 50-50 chance of being like part of the actual game or part of a mod that I'm running. I try to point it out when I come across something that's unique to Anniversary Edition, the Creation Club content, but I don't always remember. No, I didn't. I haven't been to Markarth. Just get off my back. Jeez. Everybody wants you to do everything for them. It's like, look, I'm only one cat girl. I can only do so many things.
Be careful.
What can I do for you?
My name is
It's
Shakira,
nice
and my
to
tips
receive
make
good
you cry.
news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning? Then there's no time to lose.
I discovered absolutely no skooma, if that's what you're asking.
To learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
Sweet.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete. Good journey to you.
As Jarl lives, Houseguard.
She, by the way, she basically thinks that the Thieves Guild is a myth and, like, downplays their existence, despite the fact that they're very much not a myth.
And are stealing from her at this very moment. Just a myth! And meanwhile, they're like cutting her purse strings. Telling you they don't exist!
Where is it that we have to go next for this quest? Craig's Lane Cavern. Okay. I want to say that we've been there. I think that's where they have the illegal fight club set up.
That you don't talk about?
No, I talk about it all the time. But I missed the first night of Fight Club where they were talking about the rules, so... Okay. Craig's Lane Caverns. Yeah, we've been there. And it's actually, like, on the way back we can hit up Shore's Stone. Yeah, we didn't clear this too long ago, so now we get to clear it again.
Alright.
Disrupt the skooma operation. How's that for disruption? Look, buddy. I don't know why you have some of this stuff, but I'm gonna give you some things. What else should I give? Let's... Okay. That. There. Now, go sell. Yeah. You go take care of that. Because you're absolute garbage at stealth. Looks like all the corpses are still here from last time. Oh, no, just...
Someone there.
Stealth ain't broke.
Not at all. Alright, and I think there's a boss back here. Yep, there it is. Didn't mean to grab that plate, but I'm in a hurry. I'm not going to put it back. Okay. Easy peasy. Now all the gamblers are dead, and I can tell the Jarl whatever the hell I want. Shut up.
Aw. Well, you are a cat. You don't like dogs, I'm sure.
Exactly. Okay, so... Wait, so... Yeah, so. That is the right direction. I want to go south.
Storms. Hot at it, or... I don't know.
Storms happen in the vanilla game, but this is I have vivid weathers installed to
Gotcha.
make it look
amazing.
more better. And beehive just hanging out, floating in midair as beehives do. You get minor issues like that with some of the landscape improvement mods. Some objects just aren't placed quite right. Tovald's Cave. Cool. Who is Tovald? Why should we care? Who cares? Alright. I believe this is the Riften Watchtower we're coming up on. Okay. Get your ass on my face, dude. This is not really a deer, he's more like an antelope or an ibex. That one's added by one of my mods, but I don't know which one. I've got a couple of animal mods. Riften Watchtower. Here we are. And... Or, sorry, Shores Watchtower. Let's take all your stuff. Riften stuff. Car, we've word a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements are on the way. Obviously didn't get here in time. Do you mind? Something tells me the Riften guards didn't make it out. Go away. Not even gonna fight you guys anymore. Just leave. There's a behemoth over there. A couple of them, actually. Which I have learned from experience. You should not try to beat up.
I hope you haven't arrived here. It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. Ah, that Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress.
Unfortunately, I know it.
Here you go. Tell Half-Yord that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade for their time. Blades, helmets.
I should have invested
pretty much
first.
Anything to suit your needs.
Whatever. Okay. That stuff. That. Shitty boots. The cloak I keep forgetting to put in my storage. Hats. And my plate too.
Don't keep.
Oh,
sorry.
wait, also,
Excellent. I think. Thank you. I'll be sure to. Red Belly Mine.
investing in people just makes them have more money in the future.
You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the tundra.
Oh, crowd
No
level.
idea what's causing it though.
So what's wrong with
Sure,
mine?
it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up.
Oh, that'll do it.
I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
Yep, okay.
Tell you what, keep to your work, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death.
Hey, where's Craddy? Hey. Thank you.
So you're gonna go after that spider nest with all John Goodman on their butts?
What am I doing that for? I'm clearing out the mine that you refuse to even look at. And yes, I'm going to...
Because John Goodman may be an exterminator in Rockford.
John Goodman? The famous character actor from the video game Pissed?
Oh, God.
I had that back in the day.
Did you have it just because John Goodman was in it?
No, but I mean, that was a bit of a bonus. Wow, even Craddy can take these guys out. I'm mispronouncing his name like every time, by the way, but I don't care because his name is unpronounceable.
No, Craddy works.
I know it works because that's what I'm calling him. I refuse to call him by his actual name. Yep.
I don't think he's offended.
Check it out. Ebony. This is actually an iron mine. The strange ore that he wants you to identify is actually ebony. Although you need a mod to fix it so that it displays correctly, because like it shows up as like orichalcum or something stupid like that. But it's like coded to be iron. I can't remember the details on it. I just remember I saw the mod and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
So there's plenty of mods that are fix Bethesda's fuck-up mods.
Bethesda pretty much depends on its community to fix most of its fuck-ups.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've cleared the mine of spiders.
Every one of them? Why, that's incredible.
Not really.
Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore Stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
I will accept any and all gifts.
I mean, they're spiders. You just go in there with a rolled up newspaper or shoot.
Pretty much, like, considering how late in the game you usually get to Riften, like, even if you turbo it right here, you're still going to be, like, probably double digits level by the time you get here. Like, hi. Sorry. I just wanted to admire you. Beautiful stegosaur. Okay, so let's discover whatever this thing is. Creep, 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 creeping along. It's probably got Spriggans. Yep, in fact I can see one of them right now. The green on those means that the Spriggan is influencing.
Something's munching your butt.
Oh, that's one less. Ah, jeez. I keep not noticing how low my health is.
Well, it would have saved right outside that cave, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's try that again with less dying.
gods watch over your battles, friend.
Gone?
Fine. Here, please accept this gift.
A token of our gratitude.
Yep, etc., etc. Stegosaur was rude to me last time, so now I must vent my frustration on him.
No. Was it one shot kill because you're like
Ridiculously good at archery? Yes.
oh because he snorted at you. Meanie.
Sordid meat. I will take all of that. Stegosaurus plates. Okay. Man, that slow lasts for a long time. I'm gonna have to remember that. If I want to do a slow potion, that's the ingredient to do it with. Slow isn't usually a terribly useful effect, but it can be if you combine it with, say, damage over time. Something else nasty like that. I don't know why, but changes in speed will only matter if you change whether you're crouched or not. This time, kill all your helpers first. Oh, damn.
That went better.
Yeah. Autumn shade cleared.
But it's the middle of summer.
Da 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 da. Actually, I don't know what season it is, honestly. Like,
oh, they have
it's,
their own names for things.
6th of Frostfall, which I assume is either autumn or winter, but, like, I mean, who the fuck really knows?
It seems like each biome has a set temperature year-round anyway.
It does. There's no seasons. There's a mod that adds seasons to the game, but like it's one fixed season, and you just pick which one you want it to be.
Oh, that's kind of not good.
But you know, limitations of the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I want you to wait here, Craddy.
Although I do like the Northern Lights. They're pretty.
Northern Lights are very pretty. Alright. I don't want Craddy to go with me, because this is primarily a stealth mission here at Golden Glow.
At this time of year, and this part of the world, localized entirely on your computer screen.
Yes, yes. Steam Tams, etc., etc. Okay. Right here is an entrance to the sewer. Oh, and I have a level up. Don't I? No, I don't, because I died after I leveled up. from last time, and I didn't. I'm
Oh,
still.
you're fine. I'm sure you're close to a level of it.
It was very brave of you to charge in here like that, skeevers.
Yes,
Very-
skeevers run headlong into my arrows. Be
Very brave, not very smart.
Race to your death.
What is over here? I wonder. Guide to better thieving. I'll take that.
So you unlock the chest to find a book guide to better thieving. That's like opening a chest and finding the key to open the chest inside.
Technically, it wasn't a chest. It was a gate that I opened that had the guide to.
I'm
better
sorry, I'm not actually paying too close of attention.
Yeah, you got.
I got this blanket to knit.
Yeah, you're conniving. So.
Don't forget your community.
It's okay. They're not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
They're just watching me creep around killing skeevers, which is clearly the most exciting thing that I've ever done in this game. Okay. Hold on
I
one
think
second.
maybe they're just looking at on how incredibly bad you're playing.
That's possible too. I did die, which is pretty
Yes, you did.
pretty bad for as high a level as I am. I'm well past the point where the difficulty starts spiking, and we're well into the difficulty goes down from here on out phase.
That is until you start fighting the little
This
weird elf goobers from deep in the underground. Because they can kill you in one hit. 'cause
Falmer. Oh yeah, they can.
they're just weird.
Okay, I guess this is actually the only thing that's in here. So, all right. So I fully explored this place. Just a brief little sewer excursion. We go out. Now they don't want us to kill anybody if we can help it here at Golden Glow. We have to loot the chest. There's an earnings chest inside that we have to loot. And we have to burn a bunch of I'll go for health. Like a little bit more health wouldn't hurt. What's this? Allure. 30% better prices with the opposite sex. Maybe. What's this one here? Dodge. When not wearing any armor, you have a chance to take no damage. Probably not good enough to warrant. I really do need to work on my smithing more. And really my like all my skills pretty much. Except for sneak and marksman. Okay. Definitely take those because I'm collecting cheese for no reason. Could steal a spigot. Okay, this is the front door. What is with this lockpick that you're having? Breaking lockpicks left and right.
I'm sure you'll find one.
Yep, I'll take that. I'll take all of them. Why not? Okay. Most of this stuff isn't valuable, at least. I'm just stealing it because, you know, why the fuck not? I mean, I'm a thief. Okay, so... Damn. Yeah, come on. Oop. There we are. Yep, take that, take... Oh, I actually wanted the cheese.
Well, cats do like cheese. Can confirm.
There. There's a guy right there. I want to avoid attracting his attention, if I can help it. Okay. I need to go upstairs first. There's an optional quest item to get the key to the safe. We don't really need it, but it is a thing you can do. And the key is located up here. But they also don't tell you, but Thief Guild quests have, there's another guy right there, have a bonus item which you can find. I mean, they do tell you. You have to talk to Delvin, though, for additional tips and stuff. Okay. So if you buy this guy, he shouldn't notice us. Well, I didn't want the pickaxe, but sure. He's got the key. I don't know if you guys saw that. This right here, Queen Bee statue. You'll want to take that to Delvin. And I'll take the bee in the jar. Okay. That's everything we need on this floor. I did not grab the key, so we're gonna have to pick the lock on the safe down here, but that's okay. Unfortunately, this area is patrolled, so you gotta be careful. Okay. Into the basement. And you gotta be careful in here, because there's a guy right over there, and a guy right there. Sure, I'll take these hides. I do not know that there's any way to get past this guy without invisibility. So, I'm sorry, my man. Sorry, but you had to die.
There's no way past him.
No way without using invisibility to, you know, make yourself not
Aren't you you're not supposed to kill anyone, exactly.
You can kill people. They just don't want you to kill too many people. Golden Globe Bill of Sale. Okay. Now, from here we hop into the sewer. And it's going to spit us out right here, near where we came into the sewers. No, near where we came out of the sewers. Cool. So now on to phase 2. We have to burn down 3 of the beehives. And we're going to do that, hopefully, without them even spotting us. Guy right there. Do not remember where. Oh, there they are. Okay. Probably should have looked to see if this place was patrolled before I jumped down into it. Oh well. Okay. All we need to do is equip a torch. Actually, I can just go back to that. Alright. And credibility is over here somewhere, I believe. Sorry, Slaughterfish Egg Nest. Where did I leave my stupid sack of protoplasm? I'm gonna discover this castle right here.
Give him the dogs, boys.
Falder's Tooth. Actually, I need to clear that place.
Don't you need your netch first?
I mean, I don't need the netch for anything, honestly. But he's cute.
You need a netch myself.
Oh, dude, so badly.
You don't know where you left.
If you lose track of your best friend, there are easy ways to recover him, but here he is. The easiest way is to just go into the menu for Spurg and just change his type, and he'll instantly appear right next to you. And then you can change it back if you really wanted to have the same type of pet. Alternately, if you don't want to do that for whatever reason, there's a quest, I believe, here at Falder's Tooth. But
Now you're in it now.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Do you have any pet type you want, or is it just a select?
it's a select few.
Anything cool?
I mean, there's the Natch, Baby Mammoth, Deathhound, Dwarven Spider.
You do that.
Yes, I do.
Before you die?
Okay. And by you, I mean me. I'll even take the shovel.
I'm not gonna bury you with it.
Okay.
You're just gonna leave out in the open. Skyrim it is for you.
So I guess we're clearing this out too. Of course.
Did round and bid the elf goodbye, for none could know 'twas not for show, and someone would die.
I feel kind of bad for that guy. I shot him in the neck and in the crotch. Dog meat. I'm sorry to have to do that to you, Wolfie boy. You looked like a good boy, but I can't risk you jumping out of there. That door was not locked. Okay, can't get through that without hitting a lever somewhere, so... This one is locked. So I guess I will just leave the dog there. Damn it. Well. They have a fire mage.
First inch is easy. This time don't step on the traps.
Well, that's easier said than done. They have traps situated in such a way that, yeah, and he hit. but it looks like it didn't.
What was that?
Stop moving around so much. I'm trying to kill you.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. Split your belly like an old woman.
This is kind of embarrassing. You did really
Can't
hard.
wait to count out your blood.
That's okay.
Die already so I can take your...
There.
I missed an embarrassing number of times. Alright, I'm gonna try not killing the dog. I think killing the dog was bad luck.
Always. Never kill dogs. Unless they come up and try and eat your butt. Then it's okay.
Someone there.
Thought I heard something.
I cannot rescue.
There. Oh. They killed the doggy. And there's dog meat all around. I'm starting to get the feeling that these dogs are being raised for their meat.
Ew.
I know, right?
Cows are easier to raise.
I know, right? Although I guess, like, you know, a little harder to raise in
Rabbits, then.
tight
Raise
quarters.
rabbits.
Yeah,
They breed super fast.
you'd think that there would be a lot of better options than raising dogs for meat, but this place is full of dogs and full of dog meat. So clearly, oh, and soul gems. Apparently, they're whoa, 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 whoa. That was going to end badly for me.
Wait, what? Is there a trap over there?
Yes. Observe. Really? That doesn't set it off? Fine, I'll set it off on purpose. That doesn't set it off? Okay,
Trap's broken.
I guess so.
Now watch as you're leaving you step on it. Because of course that would be happening.
Actually, there's stuff behind it. Now I want to set it off for real. I don't actually think I can, though. Okay.
No clip.
Don't do this, guys. But
It's cheating.
glass quad hammer, damn.
Yeah, but I mean, you're supposed to be able to.
Ah, there's a lever.
So how in the hell are you supposed to?
I think you were supposed to shoot the lever, maybe? Maybe? I don't know.
I think it's just broken.
It's possible that it was. It's possible that the wolf spawning where he did. Oh, hey, little pieces of gold. She didn't just die, she did a 360 flip in midair. Okay, it looks like this is a dogfighting arena, but then they're using the losers for meat, I'm guessing.
I hate these people.
Yeah, they're pretty shitty.
Can you save the doggos?
I saved him, but then he tried to bite me, so I had to put an arrow in his brain. It's okay. He wasn't using that. Okay. Usually when you find a master level locked chest, it means there's a key nearby.
But you're a stubborn get, so you're going to just get at it, hey?
Well, I mean, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think that what you're intended to do is find this and then go upstairs, get the oh, now I can go. Get the key, come back down here and loot the place. I'm not gonna do that though. Okay. Retrieve Bloodthirst from Broken Fang Cave. Okay. I don't know what Bloodthirst is. That was an ebony base, though, so that's pretty cool. Okay. That just opens up into a swampy area. Looks like they had some prisoners fighting, too. Alright. Oh, and there is no upstairs. Okay. Well, let's proceed through the swampy area. Collecting all the hanging moss we can find. That's where we came from. Now let's go up here. Shoot the decidedly less cute skeevers. Cyrodiilic Spiked Club of Sparks. I'll take it. Okay. Should be a lever.
Club of Sparks just sounds like a really hip and trendy nightclub.
Or a good hand in poker. Maybe up here. I feel like, yep, there. Maybe something like that. Okay. Cook's Journal. Okay, yeah. He was talking about wanting meat. Hey. Problem solved. And yep, lots and lots of dog meat. Hide helmet. I'll take your cheese. Thank you. And this does not go anywhere. So. Oh, hello. This looks like so much more than it is. That was like $20.
Yeah, what do you expect from a bunch of losers in a dogfighting den, probably high off Skooma? Minus the Skooma. Getting high off their own birds. What's your time at?
Oh, it's 9:15. You got time.
Okay.
Taking all your meat. What do you guys think of that?
What was that? It's not time to end this little game.
I'll take Skooma. Briefest in the Empire 4, which I think is I think that's the new one they added in Skyrim. The other 3 already existed in previous games. Yeah. This dungeon just kind of keeps going on, doesn't it? Hey. Come down here. Stuff. You're the only one here. Well, I mean, unless you count me, but I'm trying to kill you, so probably shouldn't. Okay, you know. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Dang, man. That support column is not doing its job. Purely for decoration. This was way back at the beginning. Okay. Finally, we're out of there. Now we get to kill all the people that we left in the courtyard here that we couldn't reach before. Oh, I guess I can't open that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Look here. Oh, but there's a... Looks like there's nobody down there either. Okay. There's a chest down there. So.
Walk into the city a free man.
Okay, so there's Bandit Chief. And he had a pet wolf. Pitney Bowes wolf.
What was that?
You just say the weirdest things at times.
I've never noticed, so I'll just take all your stuff. Oh, but you know, keep us updated, dude. Let us know if you ever pay off that bounty and are able to walk into Riften as a free man. I suspect that you won't, but Legend of Red Eagle. That's a whole quest. Even though I've read Proper Lock Design before, I'm going to take a copy of it anyway. I love Drop Zone. That's a spell that needed to be in the vanilla game. Okay, and with that, we have officially cleared out Falder's Tooth. And we're in time now to jump over to Riften. Let's head directly to Mistvale Keep. Let's not dilly-dally.
Be careful.
What can I do for you? Well done. Your continued efforts have been of great benefit to the people of Riften. Allow me to present you with this compensation for your selfless efforts. Ah, there you are.
I was wondering when you'd visit us again. I've been informed by my steward that you've made quite an impression in the Rift. Several of our citizens have expressed their admiration.
As they should.
Much like Miol, you've become champion of our hold, helping people with their difficulties and providing assistance for their needs. As the Jarl of Riften, I feel it's my duty to honor your selfless behavior by honoring you with the title Thane of Riften.
I agree. You should.
Before I can present you with the title, there's but a single requirement you must fulfill. A Thane of Riften is expected to maintain permanent residence within the city walls. My steward has such a home available to you for purchase. I think you'll find the accommodations to be most pleasing. When the house is yours, return to me, and I will present you the title.
Can do.
Good journey to you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. Splendid! There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
I'd like to decorate.
I'll be glad to help you. And of course, don't forget. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
You're welcome in Riften. You're someone who can get things done. You've already taken all the necessary steps in becoming eligible for the title.
I have.
Therefore, all that remains is to bestow it upon you.
Yes, so do that.
I should be the one thanking you. You've solved more problems in the short time you've been here than anyone in my court has their entire careers.
Maybe you just hire. Maybe you just hire shitty people. I mean,
For my
God,
people,
way to throw
and I
all
will
your
never
underlings
forget
under
it.
the bus.
Therefore,
Jesus.
by my authority as Jarl, I pronounce you Thane of Riften and award you all the benefits befitting your station. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Good journey to you.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. What do you need, my friend?
Take a look.
She doesn't. Her money hasn't refreshed yet, so.
I know you. Where was it?
I think our thing. Yeah. Don't be so dramatic, Dragon. I think our thing is hanging out in the house.
You gonna buy something?
Because everybody.
Everything I've got on display.
Okay,
really?
cool. You've got money. So, I'm gonna sell you black hide cloak. Yeah, sure. Black Whisper's okay. It's more of a status thing. I don't know if those are enchantments that I don't have, so I'm gonna have to hold off on selling those. Pretty sure I got that one, but
Well, she's low on money.
yeah, she doesn't have a ton. That's the problem with these sellers out here. They just don't have a bunch of
Come
money.
back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Let's see. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. I've never seen rolls set up here.
So where's this house you own?
This house I own is right here. This is Honeyside. Now, I do want to show off this over here. This is the garden. It's an optional thing. And it has a thief cache, which I just now noticed. So I don't know if this is vanilla or if this is mod added. But yeah, it gives you a little garden with various plants and alchemy ingredients. And here's our kitchen.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Ionia is our house Carl for this, what do you want to call it? County,
This
I guess.
Honeyside.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad. I'm gonna head out here and show off the porch. Okay.
Oh, look, what a view.
I mean, it would be pretty nice if, you know, it wasn't foggy as shit today. And you can actually, like, just walk right outside. Like, it's connected to the ground. So you can leave and enter through Honeyside without going through the rest of Riften. So that's cool. Downstairs, various potion recipes. This is obviously the alchemy room. It comes equipped with certain alchemy ingredients. This is the enchanting room and the display room. Ooh, Enchanter's Prime. I'll take that.
See if there's anything to disenchant.
I am. Black Whisper. No, I'm not going to do that. I will take sun damage, though. That's cool. Fortify stamina. Poison damage cumulative. That sounds cool. Okay. And in here is a little servant's quarters / companion's bedroom. Now, somewhere in this house, somewhere, I don't remember exactly where. I seem to remember it's in the basement, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's in the house proper. It's always a bitch finding these Dwemer ruins.
Long life to you.
I agree. Long life to me. I do know there is an entrance to a secret area. Ah! There.
You have your own dungeon.
Yep.
Awesome.
This is added by Emir's Refuge. But it gives you a small little hidden room. And then this room... Why are you not opening? I am almost positive that this is the door that leads to the refuge. But let me see if maybe it's opened by like another aha. Okay, so there's a pull chain to open that. Is there another pull chain that I'm not... Oh! Duh, there's another door. Ah, there. And there we are! Back in the secret tunnel. That leads directly to the Ragged Flagon. This leads to Emir's Refuge. Whoops. Missed the landing. No big deal, though. Alright. I guess
Probably a good time to hang out.
you are nominated as my Riften guy. So, have a Riften cape, Riften guards armor, Riften's helmet. And just leather boots and braces for right now. And there we are. I don't think I have the Riften shield. I do not. So I'll need to get me one of those eventually. But like most of these, I don't have the shield. I got the Falkreath. This one is for Morthal. I don't have any of their shit. Whiterun, I got most of their shit. And still got some others to do. There's a couple of things I want to put away before we quit. Like this cloak that I keep forgetting that I have. Gloves of the Pugilist. There's Dawnfang. And all my golden stuff. And just double checking again. Cool. Well, that's pretty good progress for one night. Oh, I want to throw away my map of dragon burials. I don't need that. There's the bee. I don't have any of the other bugs and jars yet, but we will. So yeah, things are coming along nicely here. Oh, might as well also just dump all of my food. Yeah. So next time, guys, we will pick up from here. I gotta return to Thieves Guild and turn in a bunch of stuff. We can get a new job from Vex. Good stuff will continue to happen to us here in Skyrimas. Week-long celebration of Skyrim, because it's the only game I have that really has snow in it. So that's the tenuous connection to Christmas that I'm making, and you're just going to have to deal with it. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Let's hit the desktop.